What is up? It is November 23rd, Saturday, NBA games. We are getting ready to pick, or well, technically we already picked. We sadly went 7-3 yesterday, which overall is good, but not enough to take us out of the dumps quite yet. We're 4 games under our goal of an even 2/3 percentile, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We got another 10 games on tonight, so if we go 7-3 again, that would help tremendously. Okay, we got Phoenix at Minnesota. I'm picking Minnesota in this one due to health concerns. I don't believe Aaron Baines is playing in this one, or at least from the latest injury report I saw on ESPN, he isn't expected to play. So I'm going to pick Minnesota here. I trust Andrew Wiggins. He's having a better season than I could have predicted. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to do that well, and I'm kind of happy seeing him do that well. He's a player that's been disappointing, so to see him have kind of a oomph season, I think he'll definitely be big in this one. He has to be big. And then you have Chicago at Charlotte. I'm picking Charlotte, which is kind of an upset, but it's only like a 1-point spread currently, so to me that screams 50-50. And I'm gonna trust Graham again. I picked Charlotte in the upset last night, and I was wrong. But this time, I think they'll do it, and we shall see. And then we have Orlando at Indianapolis. This is rare as well, because yesterday we had 10 games, which means 20 teams played. And today we have 10 games, which means 20 teams play. Orlando and Indy are two of the teams that didn't even play over the last, 2 days. So they're both coming off of a few days rest, which is good. Last game, Orlando lost in a good game against Toronto and Indy. I'm trying to see Indy's last game on my paper. The last game I see of Indy is an upset over Brooklyn, but that's almost a week ago. That seems odd. Anyway, I'm picking Indy at home in this one. I was going to say I like Indy. I think they're one of those teams in the East that'll probably be around 6th to 5th seed. It would definitely be very, very, very interesting. And then you have Miami at Philadelphia. I'm picking Miami in the upset. Philadelphia is currently favored at home, which rightfully they should because they play very, very well at home. But I definitely trust Miami a lot more right now. Just mainly because Philadelphia's been more inconsistent. And congratulations on Ben Simmons for hitting his first three-pointer. It must be nice being that pathetic. And then you have the San Antonio Spurs at the New York Knicks. I'm taking the Spurs in this one, although they play horribly on the road nearly all the time. I'm gonna trust my gut and say that they pull off a win here. It's not that the Knicks are a bad team. I just think overall the Spurs are better coached. The roster is slightly better as well, and I think that combination is gonna push them over the edge. You got Toronto at Atlanta. I'm gonna pick Toronto here. Give me some Siakam any day of the week. And they got Portland, Cleveland. I'm gonna pick Portland, and I'm going to say again that Carmelo Anthony is gonna make a couple good shots. He's playing better, and he played better in his second game with the Trailblazers than he did his first. But I'm looking for Whiteside to be the difference maker here. Whiteside needs to be the difference maker here when you have a presence on the inside like Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love. Even if one of them is not healthy, or even if both of them aren't healthy, they are big body presences that teach the other players how to be physical in the paint. Tristan Thompson is one of the more physical players I've seen play personally. And ever since Larry Nance Jr. has joined that team, I've noticed him get a little bit more physical as well with like Tristan Thompson. So it'll be interesting to see how that translates in a game like this against Portland, but we shall see. And then you got Lakers. Oh, by the way, I am picking Portland. I don't remember if I said that. And we got Lakers to Memphis. I'm picking the Lakers here. I don't see really any answer for Anthony Davis on the Memphis team, and that to me will be the huge concern. I believe he sunk 4 3-pointers in their last victory, so I don't see how you contain that if you're Memphis. And you got Detroit, Milwaukee. You got to pick Milwaukee at home. And New Orleans, Utah. Although New Orleans is very, very capable of pulling off the upset in this one, I have to go Utah. They're currently 10-5, and I did say they are my NBA championship pick. So hopefully that stays true, and I'm going to be faithful and pick them. And speaking of yesterday, some surprise performances. Miles Bridges being the third highest scorer, which is nice. Kemba Walker got rushed to the hospital, but he seems to be okay, which is huge. The Celtics leaving the game-winning shot wide open for the second game in a row. I don't understand it, honestly. And apparently a big headline of the Jazz Arena was evacuated due to a package. I'm going to have to look more into that. And yes, Spurs should snap their 8-game losing streak tonight. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.